Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be a War Machine battle report, and it is jank time. So I've been taking it a little bit serious for a while, and I am wanting to play a little bit more for some fun stuff. And this is one list I've been playing around with for a while. In theory, this sounds crazy, and it should be really fun, and we're going to see if it works. And what the idea is basically just Kraye with 5 Centurions and a Thunderhead. And the reason why this is so cool is because the Centurions can go and pop their little imprint with their polarity field and then move up 4 and then reposition 5, because that's what Kraye gives all your jacks. Your whole battle group gets repositioned 5, and it's crazy good. And when your jacks charge in, they get an impact attack. It's pretty nice. And the reason why Thunderhead works as well is because he can walk up, pulse, and then walk away. And then on that feat turn there, he gives everyone +2 speed and also a free charge. Yeah, they can do a lot of damage. So anyway, I'm up against my buddy Dorian again, and he decided he's going to try out his own jank here. And this one's going to have a lot of beasts, you know, whereas I have 6 heavies, he's also going to be having 4 heavies and also a handful of 3 lights as well. So this one here should be kind of interesting. I mean, my biggest worry going into this game is that he is using the brand new caster for Scorn, and if I get caught off guard with some crazy trick, you know, I think he can get on to me. But if not, I think I can really control him. I can do some damage at range, and then I can get the alpha and really just beat him up. So we'll see if it works. So first thing I do is really just move up. I don't bother with any of my spells. You know, if he had more of a range game, I might put Bullet Dodger on myself, on Kraye, but I didn't really feel it was needed. Otherwise, Thunderhead ran up, and all the other ones, because it's faster than running, like I said, imprint, walk, and reposition 5. On his turn, he's going to start moving up here, and I actually kind of skipped a picture here, but you can see how he's kind of moving up to the middle and didn't really cast any spells, just kind of staying a little bit defensive. And so what I did to kind of really force his hand is do my same thing. I just did my imprint and moving up and all that cool stuff. My objective is fuel, so I get another cloud, and I get on the flags. And this is going to force him to come to me, or at least I thought so. So on his turn, when he didn't come to the flags, he just kind of like turned into a shell and popped his feet. Yeah, then he was kind of like, yeah, go ahead. I don't really care, because you can't score on the flags anyway unless you dominate them. So I felt really, really stupid. So stupid that I forgot to take that picture again. But pretty much his feat is going to really nerf me. You know, all my stuff is going to be lower mat and strength, so this is not the right time to go into him, and luckily I don't need to. Basically, Kraye and the Thunderhead shoot up the lead Savage there and just do a little bit of damage to him, and otherwise we're just staying back and doing our little imprints and saying you can't charge us. So I do feel really, really stupid for going out to the flags. My only excuse is I haven't played this scenario in a while, but as a scenario player, this was embarrassing for me to go on the flags. But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now I can kind of just like converge on the center. Me being spread out isn't the end of the world. And again, I'm just going to wait out his feet. And once his feet's gone, I'm just going to keep on picking away at him. So what he decides to do on his turn is he sends in his 2 lights. They're able to destroy the objective. He had a little bit of bad dice, but he was able to get it done and did like 2 points to my Centurion. So at this point, he is winning the scenario game 1-0. But, you know, to me, that's not a big deal. He's kind of thrown away his lights. Now I can just move over, kill the lights, and just continue to shoot up his guys and things. And one of the things I'd like to do is try and move Kraye to one of these flags, but it's really not convenient the way it's set up. You know, the house is in my way of getting to the left one, and if I go all the way more to the right one, I'll have a really hard time contesting the left one. That's one of the issues with everything being in a battle group, is that unless you have a really crazy long control range, you can't be on one side of the board and control them on the other side. So, I'm just going to have to kind of see this for now, but I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is kill off these lights. And so really that's what I do. I go up and I take a few more shots up. I'm able to kill one of the pain givers and, refuge back and kill those guys. But yeah, pretty much for this is like, okay, your feet's gone. You've scored 1 point, but now you've lost 2 lights and one of your infantry there. So I really feel that the attrition's going my way, and I'm also up on time. So if I really wanted to, I could just go up and just keep on taking some shots, backing away, and at some point he's going to need to commit. And it really kind of shows it here where he's still not pushing up. I mean, the farthest threat he can get, even with getting +2 movement, is just 8. And so when my Centurions stay out of 8, he can't get to me. So what he does is the Shaman's moving to the left. I don't know what his plan is, but the infantry's moving back, and it's back to me. So at this point, it's like, well, I can keep on shooting, but I kind of feel like I want to kind of force his hand. So I'm going to start moving towards the flag as well. So that's what I do. I go up there and I take a couple more shots into him. Don't really do very much this time. And then the way it worked, I got a freaking Centurion in my way, so I couldn't go on the flag yet. So I do go a little bit further back, and I had the option of leaving one Centurion way over there with the flag, but be out of control, and I kind of want them all to be within my control range. So I decided to bring it over, knowing that if he went over that flag, I could easily contest it again. Plus, Dorian's not normally a scenario player, so I felt it was an acceptable risk. Yeah, that was a mistake because he's deciding to go for a scenario. Basically, his caster just runs over to the flag, and then he's just putting things in my face. So he has the one sentry that moves up to kind of block me there, another one back over on his side. The bronze back is there, ready to countercharge. Although really, I have a very perfect out for countercharge, because if I just do my imprint first, then he can't charge me, so I can really just walk over and do whatever I want, even if I don't engage him. But yeah, this is really bad. Him going over there, now it's 2-0, and yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble. This is a good move by Dorian to jump on this, and now I'm in the point where I need to get over there. And, you know, I also want to try and take off some of these things as well. So measuring this, it looked like this is going to be my feet turn. I can get a couple of Centurions into his Shaman to go after that, because why not? I can go after the bronze back, do a lot of damage there. And then what I'm going to do to clear things out is I'm actually going to use the Thunderhead just to throw the closer sentry so that the farthest right Centurion can get over there to his flag. So that's what I really do. I do make one mistake in that Centurion number 4, when it goes over and makes some attacks and then moves over, I bought an attack with my one free focus when I should have just used my imprint for Polarity Shield. So now he's going to be able to get to me with the elephant, which is not what I wanted. I'm talking about the gladiator. Otherwise, I am able to kill off the bronze back, so that's pretty good. I'm able to throw away the one sentry. I do some pretty okay damage to the shaman, but not really what I wanted. But otherwise, I do get over there and I can test his flag. I go into my flag, so now it's 2-1. But I'm just hoping that's enough. And one of the cool tricks he has there is the shaman is able to use the animus of the agonizers, because the agonizers are beasts now for some reason, and he's able to repulse the guys away and then make a charge onto Kraye. Now, he's not able to do anything to Kraye, but he's there to contest, and that's an issue. Otherwise, the sentry is able to go in there and destroy the one Centurion that was by him fairly easily. I mean, yeah, that was a little bit scary. I mean, he did get mortality on me with his caster, which really helped. But yeah, after that happened, I was really worried. Otherwise, he does some damage to me, but nothing super crazy. No real systems are out or anything like that. So I'm actually feeling okay. So what I'm going to be doing here now is I just really need to contest. I need to get in there. And then I kind of thought, well, I might be able to do this a little bit more. Sure, this shaman's in my face and I'd love to kill it, but I actually have a pretty good chance at actually getting rid of the objective and clearing the zone. And that could really turn this around. So again, I'm going to be using a throw from the Thunderhead. He's going to be throwing the one sentry out of the zone. Then I just need to kill the one gladiator, destroy the objective, and then I can dominate. I mean, I might not kill the shaman, but yeah, who really cares if I don't? Because, yeah, he's probably going to frenzy anyway. I will have to get one thing to his zone now because it is 3-0 after his turn. So if I don't contest, he's going to be able to score on my turn, do nothing, score on his turn. So one of my guys are going to need to get over there. But again, with Refuge, it's a lot simpler than it sounds. So really things go better than I thought. I went with my Thunderhead, it throws the guys out, I'm able to go after the one Gladiator there, I'm able to take him out fairly quickly, and then that's going to allow another Centurion to kill the Savage, and then kind of move into the zone, and then also destroy the objective. So that worked out very, very well. I'm actually able then just to stay back. I mean, I thought Kraye would have to go into the zone for this, but now I'm able to stay back and dominate. Another Centurion was able to refuge over to contest his flag, and so at this point now, I destroy for a point, I dominate the flag for a point, and I control the zone for a point, getting 3 points, so now it's 4-3. However, after looking at it for a while, we realize he can't really do it. The biggest issue is that he has a lot of fury that was on the table from before, so, you know, that's going to hamper him. Like, nothing frenzied, which is good, but with all the frenzy that's on his, or fury rather, that's on his beast, he can't really get the work done that he'd normally want to. And the really key piece here is Centurion number 3, which can't be charged, and even if the Agonizer moves over, can't repulse it completely out of the zone. So with that one, he knows he can't get me out of the zone, because one of his plans was just to clear the zone and then score and win by having more control points than me, but the biggest issue here is, again, he can't do that because of Centurion number 3. He can't get to my flag, and so with that, I'm definitely going to win on his turn, and he just decides to shake my hand. So there you go, guys. A crazy game. Hats off to my opponent for surprising me. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you play guys who maybe never go for assassination or never go for a scenario, and then when they decide to change gears and go for it, it can really change things quickly. As far as Kraye goes, he is interesting. I know a lot of people say that now Kraye isn't great and blah, 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 Kraye. No, he is worth looking at. This reposition 5 is amazing. Getting the extra damage for the impact attack really helps, and especially Centurions. Centurions love Kraye. I don't know if like the Thunderhead thing is more cute than good. You know, it is a lot of points, and I'm sure I could change that up for some other pieces. I could always drop one of the 5 Centurions to get some more control pieces or support pieces. But yeah, this is very interesting and something I want to play around with a little bit more. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed watching this. Please feel free to post down below what your thoughts are on the list and Kraye, and otherwise, we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.